So what are the 5 things that I learned after helping a child with contamination OCD? The first thing I learned is very cunning and very sly, and often it'll move in and get your child carrying out the most bizarre compulsions before you've even realised it's there, and it'll also get the whole family doing the same thing. Number 2 of what I've learned is it can be genetic. That's a real toughie for me because although I didn't have full-blown OCD, I did have some OCD traits when I was younger, so I think there is a strong likelihood that I may have passed it on genetically, and also from learned behaviour of watching me checking that I've switched appliances off and things. Number 3 I learned is that it can be due to extreme anxiety. The minute that anxiety's bucket spills over, that's when the OCD can seize its opportunity and move in. Number 4, it can actually be picked up from as early as nursery. Like for example, my daughter, her teacher when she was in nursery class used to smell their hands to check that they'd washed their hands, and after having some counselling we were advised that that might well have planted a seed in my daughter's mind which would have later developed into OCD. And then finally, what I learned is it can actually be linked to losing a loved one as well. This is something I hadn't realised and got identified after my daughter was actually diagnosed with contamination OCD. So the fact that she had lost her granddad shortly before being diagnosed would have often an explanation as to why her anxiety got out of control and developed into OCD. So I hope that's been useful to people who are helping their own children with contamination OCD. I actually have a blog as well, which is called Copy What I Use. I'll pop a link in the comments. And I've also published some children's books for children aged 5 to 8 to help them identify early signs of OCD, and to help parents and teachers help support children with contamination and other subtypes of OCD. Alright, so that's my 5 tips on helping a child with contamination OCD. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any future videos I make on this topic. Bye for now.